Hello, it's me again, back with another moan and complain and rant. No, not really. How are you? Miss talking to you. I must admit, I do miss talking to you. How are you keeping? The flag is blowing, right, easterly wind. It must be a week and a half now, if not 2 weeks, that has been blowing with the wind from the east. This is why it's so cold. This morning, 0 degrees centigrade, 32 Fahrenheit. The barometer's 1020 millibars and the humidity is 70%. So, I don't know. We've got sunshine and blue sky. That's the main thing. I saw an advert the other day. Was it online or on the telly? I can't remember. Age-embracing bathrooms. What on earth? Well, I know what it means, age-embracing. You probably get handles on the walls that you can cling onto if you're going to fall over. Age-embracing. Do you remember I moaned about an advert a few years back now? The direct floor engagement, I think it was. There's a vacuum cleaner with the roller brush thing on the front, and it said direct floor engagement. Well, of course it's directly on the floor. I mean, it's no good having the roller brush thing 6 inches off the carpet, is it? It won't do anything. I'm sure it was direct floor engagement, something like that, or direct floor technology, was it? And another thing, anti-hair wrap technology. So hair that all gets all over the place, when you vacuum it up and it all wraps around the roller, that doesn't happen because they've got anti-hair wrap technology. It's not technology, is it? It's the wrong word. It's some device, like a long comb thing, I think, in there that collects the long bits of hair. That's all it is. It's not technology at all. Then there's that other dreadful advert. I don't know why I'm going on about adverts. They just annoy me, I suppose. That dreadful advert where she says, "Oh no, that's another kitchen door blown." You know, the vinyl comes off the wood, that sort of thing. It's happened in our kitchen. What are we going to do? We need a new kitchen and we just can't afford one. And this bloke stands there saying, "I found a website, new kitchen doors," and all this rubbish. It's the way they speak. I don't know who writes this stuff, but they need therapy. And the actors need to go to RADA because they can't act. They need some training in acting. When it's all done, he says, "It looks like a new kitchen." You don't say that. If we'd had that done, and I'm standing in the kitchen with Tricia, I'd say, "Oh, well, that's different. It looks like a new kitchen, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm really pleased." Not, "It looks like a new kitchen." I don't know. Is it me? Is it just me? Is it me? Am I mad, perhaps? Right, alert, warning, trigger warning. Chichester Festival Theatre, not far from us actually, where we live. There's been a trigger warning. Parents apparently have been fuming. How do you fume? Anyway, they've been fuming. They get their tickets to go and see the Three Little Pigs. You know, the three pigs are, what is it? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. There's a trigger warning because the wolf eats the pigs, or one of the pigs or something. And the parents are fuming. They're saying, "Come on. You know, it's a sort of fairy tale thing. It's the Three Little Pigs. It doesn't matter." I mean, people eat pigs every day, don't they? You have a bacon sarnie. They eat pigs every day. Anyway, there's a trigger warning. Apparently, parents are fuming about that. We're off to Amberley Museum tomorrow. It's Tuesday today, by the way. So Wednesday tomorrow, we're going to Amberley Museum yet again. How about that? Yet again. The sun is shining. They said, the weather forecast people, they do lie. Is that a strong word? All right, they're mistaken. Mistaken, my foot, they lie. The weekend is going to be much warmer, they said. This was last week, much warmer. The weekend came, it was freezing with the east wind. Absolutely freezing out there. Mind you, I did manage to mow the lawn, which was good, only on a very high setting. You know, I didn't shave it. So that wasn't too bad. I got that done. Freezing. And before that, they had said the week was going to be warm, and it wasn't. Then I heard somewhere this week was going to be warm. This morning it was 0 degrees. The weather forecast is about as much use as a chocolate teapot. What's the other one? An ashtray on a motorbike. I remember when I first heard that. I must have been very young. I thought, why would you have an ashtray on a motorbike? It would blow away. Of course, that was the joke, wasn't it? I was only, I don't know what I was, about 10, no, less than 10, I don't know. Thank you to those who keep sending me emails and messages about Gary the tortoise. Everyone's fascinated by Gary. Well, not everyone, but loads of you want to know about Gary. He is still in hibernation. Any day now, well, any day. I think, where are I? What's the date today? It'll be the 19th tomorrow when you listen to this. We've got another week at least, if not two, before he wakes up. We checked him this morning. We had a look at him. Seems to be all right. We've got his area ready. Everything is ready. It's warming up. We've got his heat light thing going and his ultraviolet light going and his other bits and pieces. Everything's, his basking light and all that. Everything's switched on and off on a timer and thermostats. So we're all ready for him when he wakes up. So we're looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to it. What I'll do when he does wake up, I'll take a few photos and put them on the website. Did you see I know a lot of you did, you've messaged me, the video I did about Amberley Museum? Rants.info, it's on there, isn't it? I know a lot of you have messaged me. You said you liked that. At last you've seen around the museum. So yes, we're off there tomorrow. I've got to get some walking in to get fit after this winter of just sitting around indoors in the dark. I don't know whether I've mentioned it before, but in May, I think, yes, in May, we're off to Bletchley Park, you know, the Enigma place. And they do not a reenactment thing, a kind of 1940s weekend where people dress up and stuff in 1940s clothes. I wanted to get a pair of trousers, turn-ups, baggy, that come up, obviously men's trousers, come up to your chest, okay, just above your nips. Because that's how a lot of men used to wear them. You see these old films and they've got these trousers. The zip on the front is about 3 feet long and they've got braces. And I thought, well, that would be a bit of a laugh. As well as being 1940s, 50s era, it would be quite funny to have these trousers coming right up to my chest. But you've seen them. I'm sure you've seen them. And they're all sort of pleated, aren't they? And they're really baggy. We found some on eBay. £70, £80. This is second hand. £80. I didn't realise they were worth anything. I thought they'd be a fiver, but no. So what I'm going to have to do, I don't know. I've got a linen. Have you seen Poirot when he's out in Egypt? You know Poirot, when he's out in Egypt and places, he wears white trousers and a matching white linen jacket and a hat, like is it a boater or was it a bloater? It's not a bloater, is it? That's when you eat too much. A boater. And I thought perhaps a bow tie. I'm going to look an absolute idiot, I know, but it's a 1940s weekend and I just thought it would be fun. And Trish is going to get me some brogues. I forget what they're called, two-tone brogues or something. She's found some online somewhere. So that should be interesting. I'll have to show you some photographs on the website when we get back in May. I'm looking forward to that. Also, of course, the Isle of Wight in May. Amberley tomorrow. It's all starting to happen, isn't it? We've got holidays booked and things going on. Once the sun comes out, well, it's out now, but once it warms up a little bit, everyone will be out and about, won't they? It's half term at the moment. All the children are at home doing their iPads and iPods and earpods and whatever they do. So this is a bit of a catch-up episode, just to make sure you're all right. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping all right. You can email me if you've got anything to say, raiserants@protonmail.com. Everything's okay in North Carolina. Son out there, he's all right, and the family. They're okay. They are all looking forward to the summer, as we are here. Oh, I meant to tell you, you know I don't talk about politics. It's a waste of time and people don't want to hear that. This is an escape, isn't it, from things like that. Escapism, I like it. Well, a chap the other day, I was in a little group of people, I won't go into that, but a little group of people, and one of them started going on about politics. And he said, what do you think about J.D. Vance? Is it J.D. Vance? The American, is he vice president or something? He said to me, what do you think about him, what he's said then? So I know who he is. I know what he said. So I just said to this chap, who? J.D. who? Vance? He said, yeah, the American vice president. I said, oh, is he? And he said, well, don't you know? I said, oh, I don't know who he is, do I? He said, well, haven't you heard what he said? I said, I've got a clue. I don't know who he is, let alone what he said. And I've been doing this, you know, for years. Back in the pubs in the old days, someone would say, what about old Harold Wilson? He's just said this and that. What do you think? And I'd say, Harold Wilson, is he the Prime Minister? Yes, he's the Prime Minister. What did he say then? Because I don't know. I don't listen to the news. And that's my way out of it. If anyone talks about politics, I'd just say, who? You know, Sir Keir Starmer, who's he? Donald Trump? What was he on the cartoons? Oh, that's Donald Duck. Sorry, never heard of him. And of course, people think I'm mad for not hearing about people, but I don't have to discuss politics with them. I don't know. It's a funny old world, isn't it? I'm going to leave you in peace now. Love you and leave you and all that stuff. Be good, be bad. If you're bad, don't get caught. If you do get caught, I've said this before, if you do get caught, let me know. I'd like to know what you've done that's bad. I don't do anything bad, obviously, because I'm an upright pillar of the community, as you all know. But if you do anything bad, let me know. Look after yourselves. I will be back before long. I won't say when, but I will be back popping in on you to check up on you and annoy you before too long. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now.